So here I am with the newest version of my Diamondback explosive build. Right, so a few things have been changing. The idea of this build is to have weapon damage and explosive damage, and the best way I could find with this is with Diamondback. Because with Diamondback you don't need critical hit chance, you only need critical hit damage. Because whenever you hit the market enemy, you are guaranteed to have the critical damage, right? The idea is using 2 Hanayu for skill damage and skill haste, using the China for explosive, and 2 GS for critical hit damage and explosive, and then I'm using the Fox prayers, right, to even increase my damage. This is my only brand, right? So I'm using combined arms to increase the damage from my skills, but I might change this to weapon damage, some talent that gives me weapon damage. I really have to keep experimenting, but it really doesn't matter. What matters is the overall idea of the build. Also changes the chest talent to something really good, which is skilled, a really underrated skill. Kills have a 25% chance to reset skill cooldowns. So for example, I throw my Seeker Mine here, and if the talent activates, I get it back. Let's see if it's going to activate. Yeah, I got it back. Let's see if I can get it back again. Oh, it gave me, I'm really lucky. It gave me back again, right? So I can keep spamming the Seeker Mine. So why this talent is so important in my build? It made my build become 10 times better, because now I don't need a lot of skill haste anymore. I already have this talent that resets my cooldowns, so skill haste is not that important in my build anymore, which means I can spend my attributes on other things right now. Also, the Cluster Seeker Mine is one of the best skills in the game, simply because it makes enemies roll dodge everywhere, and this is really good for crowd control. The idea of making enemies roll around the arena. That's also why this turret is so strong, because as you keep sending shots to the enemies, they will keep dodging and they won't do anything but dodge. So this talent also works extremely well with this turret, because this turret kills multiple enemies, which increases the chance of giving the skilled talent to activate. So right here I have 167 critical hit damage. Because I changed the pieces in my build, my critical damage I think went down compared to what this build was before. So I lost weapon damage right here. So what I want to do is to actually farm different pieces that give me more critical hit damage than the ones that I have right now. For example, this one right here that has skill haste, I could change to critical hit damage. I just don't have the piece. So if you're able to have even more critical damage, it's gonna improve your weapon damage a lot. Another important thing is the talent right here. You might not need combined arms or even more skill damage. You can have it, right? But me personally, I think I'm gonna place some weapon damage talent right here, just so my gun can be even stronger. One other gun that works really well is the preservation, like this gun right here, preservation, because when you kill enemies, it grants you armor, right? So I'm gonna hurt myself, and you're going to realize that even skills give me my armor back. So let's do it, right? So part of my armor comes back to me with this talent, right? So it makes me survive a bit more. So I use this gun here to get my armor back. It is also important because it has critical hit chance everywhere. So when you look right here, this gun has 34% critical hit chance, which is not that good. but it's like better than nothing. I even placed critical hit chance right here. So this means that this guy is not that weak. And on legendary, I can use this, for example, a heavy. It's like I can shoot like this to break the chains of the heavy and things like that. So let's say an enemy is rushing me, I kill him with this gun instead of the Diamondback, right? But yeah, this is the build. It's the synergy between the talents and the skills you are using, right? Skilled goes really well with the skills that I'm using right here. Of course, you're gonna stick with the what's the name of this in English? The Demolitionist specialization that gives more explosive damage, right? So I could improve this build right here to make the video, but it really doesn't matter. You have to understand the idea. I played with this Diamondback build for a long time, and one of the weakest part of the build was simply the Cluster Seeker Mine that would take forever to come back. So this talent is really helping me to make. I sometimes keep spamming the Cluster Seeker Mine over and over and over because it keeps killing enemies. This build is a beast, guys. This one I've been using on legendaries. It's super strong. It gives a lot of damage. It helps the team a lot. It makes enemies roll dodge everywhere. So this is a really strong combo. And I can only imagine Diamondback with weapon handling and with a full red build. How strong can this be? This is already giving me this amount of damage right here in this build that needs to have more critical damage, right? And will maybe have a damage talent in the future. So my damage will be even better in the future with this, right? So yeah, this is the build.